Quick thing I want to say is I would first label on your unit circle all of the tan values. Just make sure first quadrant you have the positive, second they're negative, and so on and so forth, okay? So I would label those on your unit circle. For number 1, I'm going to do some of these. When you are asked for the inverse sine of 1/2, it's at what angle is the ratio 1/2? Now remember, you got to be careful. Your angle is going to be between -90 and 90. So where on the unit circle is the right side of the ordered pair 1/2 between -90 and +90? Right over here at 30 degrees. That's why your answer is 30 degrees. There will only be one answer. For the second one, you look at it and says arc cos -1/2. So you say, okay, I know there's a restriction. I know I have to look between quadrant 1 and quadrant 2. My value is between 0 and 180. You're trying to find the angle. Okay, so then you scan your unit circle and you search for the ordered pair where the left side is -1/2. The left side is -1/2, so the cos is -1/2 at 120 degrees. You can either write as 120 degrees or in radians 2 pi over 3, but that is the theta. I'm going to hop down to number 4. You got to be careful for this problem. And for number 3, it says arc sine of -√2/2. So you're trying to find theta. At what angle is this the ratio? Now I know that my answers are either in quadrant 1 or quadrant 4, and they are between -90 and +90. So you say, okay, let me look at my unit circle. Where is the right side of the ordered pair -√2/2 in quadrant 1 and 4? Well, in quadrant 4, the right side or sine is -√2/2. And a lot of you look at it and go, oh yeah, it's at 315 degrees. No, you're correct, it is. However, due to our restrictions, the answer has to be between -90 and 90. So what you do is you look and you say, okay, 315 degrees. If this is 360, what is the difference? The difference is 45. And since you're swinging down, you say -45 degrees. And that is between -90 and 90. So that is your answer. Not 315. Okay, again, I'm going to hop around a little bit. So for number 5, when we look at this problem, we start inside out, right? It's composite. So sine of 5 pi over 4. Okay, well, this is the angle. It's given to us in radians, but it's the same thing as the sine of 225. So you spin around your circle, you look for the right side of the ordered pair at 225 degrees. So that value, that ratio is -√2/2. Now we're working with arc cos of -√2/2. So at what angle, now there's a restriction between quadrant 1 and 2, between 0 and 180 degrees, is the left side of the ordered pair, -√2/2. And if you spin around and look in quadrant 1 and 2, at 135 degrees, that is where the ratio is -√2/2. So your answer is 135. And check, that is between 0 and 180. Let's look at number 6. So for number 6, we work inside out. So again, tan 5 pi over 4, that's the same thing as 225 degrees. So we scan at 225 degrees, the tan value is +1. So now we're finding arc sine of 1. So at what angle is that value 1? So we know our answer is going to be either quadrant 1 or 4, because that's for inverse sine and tan. And our answer is between -90 and +90. So I scan around and I'm looking for the right side of the ordered pair where it's 1. And the right side of the ordered pair, sine is 1 at 90 degrees. And check, 90 degrees is in between -90 and +90.